Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Six Morning Show. I'm Tony T. We're with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Give out live free picks for today's card. And on today's show, we'll have picks right here from the NFL. NFL returns with a divisional battle between Dolphins, Bills, college football, Rice and Charlotte. We got 10 games here from the Major League Baseball. W also on tap. So we'll get you those picks. And guys, first thing you want to do is hit us up with that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate that. And hit that subscribe button if you would. Let's meet the cappers and get right to the picks so we don't mess around here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Let's say to Sean. Sean, what's happening?
Not much. Good morning. Nice 2-0 MLB sweep. Keeping it going, grinding along for the week, the month, the year. Let's get it for Thursday. I'm ready for a big weekend of football. Loaded up all my little write-ups for college, and I put a couple packages up there. So today, after the show, it's on to some NFL write-ups. But here we go. Let's have a day.
Let's have it indeed. Let's say to Alessandro, what's going on?
Nothing much. A couple of days ago, went 7-1. Yesterday, went 3-4. I've had better days, but ready to get firing. Got a lot of action today.
Yep, me too. I looked to bounce it back. Had a rough one. Yeah, 0-2. Couldn't get it home with the Blue Jays and Dodgers. Well, the Phillies decided not to score any runs, so that didn't help me with my over there. So let's get to the games, guys. We'll start here with NFL. We'll start putting my line service up here. Probably help the show along here with the graphical interface here, showing you some of the odds here. This is the full slate of the NFL, but we're just going to further today's show. We're just going to cover the Dolphins and Bills. This is Pacific time, by the way. I might have to change after the show. But anyway, Bills and Dolphins, we see the opener of 12.5 here at Chris. Right now we're seeing 12.5, 11 has at South Point. We even see a 13 at Pinnacle. So this line's all over the place. Totals ranging between 50 and 49.5 here in this one between the Bills and the Dolphins and on Thursday Night Football. So let's get this one underway here with Sean.
All right. Boy, oh boy. I mean, listen, I've had Cleveland the last 2 days here. Scuba left his last start.
No, we're doing the NFL game.
NFL.
Yeah.
Under. Give me the under here. This line was at 10. Now it's at 12. It's one of these spots, Tone. I think the Bills come in and win. I know it's a short week. They're off the Sunday night win, then they crush the Jets, and then you have the Dolphins give up 33 points to New England and May and 33 to Daniel Jones and the Colts. So you think the Bills come out and just crush them? I don't know. I think that what's his name gets fired tomorrow, McDaniel, because really 37-10. I don't know if they're going to play for this guy today, and that's the whole kind of cap. Do you think Miami's going to show up for the coach or not? If they show up, it's 40-30 or something, right? And it's a high flying game. If they're just dead in the water because of this guy's press conference yesterday or Sunday, and they're just like, get this guy out of here, we need to change, then it's just a blowout under. So I'm thinking blowout under. Give me the under here. I also like Josh Allen over his rushing prop. I think it's like 20.5 yards. Give me a Josh Palmer plus 345 anytime touchdown.
Here we go from Sean. We want over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I'm kind of the same sentiment here. I think that the Bills blow out. Don't think the Dolphins will show up. Minus 12, minus 11.5, minus 13.5. I don't really care. I'd touch the Bills side here. A little prop I like in this game is the Ray Davis touchdown. I do feel like, first off, he already splits carries here with James Cook, so he might get one early in the game. But let's say there's mop-up time here. This game gets out of hand. I see him getting the bulk of the carries there in the second half. I could definitely see him getting a touchdown. And at the price, plus 370? Yeah, I'll take a shot on a Ray Davis touchdown.
Here we go from Alessandro. We'll move on over to Ron. What's happening? Dolphins and Bills. Your Dolphins in action.
Dolphins in action. I hope they do what Sean Higgs says and they fire the coach because I can't stand McDaniels. But will they fire the coach? I don't know. He just signed an extension last season, so I don't know if they're quick to the trigger to get rid of him. But here in this one, the offense has to shine at some point and score some points. Bills, Defense not the greatest at holding things up. So I think we see some points here in this matchup. But do I think the Dolphins can win it? Maybe this crazy number, you might get a backdoor cover if Tua can actually throw the ball on the road, but he hasn't been so good at passing out on the road. His passing numbers, I believe he's 10-3 to the under in his last how many out on the road. So trusting the Dolphins out on the road, not where I want to be. That's for sure. I would lean to the Bills to run it over. I think that the Dolphins do try to keep it close late, but I think when all said and done and the dust is cleared, I think the Bills do pull away. But do I want to lay a big giant number? No, this is the NFL because hey, we've seen plenty of times where a team comes down the field, scores that useless garbage touchdowns, Bills still win, but the Dolphins get the cover. I think we see some points in this, so I'm going to take the over. It's up to what? It's 49.5 is where I see this thing at for a Dolphins game that usually at like 43, 42 where their numbers were sitting in the first couple of games of the year, and this one's at 49. The books think that the Dolphins chip in some here as well. Give me the over in this game, actually. I'm taking the over. I think we see plenty of offense to get us up and over this total.
Over there from Rod. Tell you what I think here about this game here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take Miami plus the points. I think in a divisional battle too much. And you're also playing the desperate angle here with the Dolphins, desperate 0-2 team. You look at 2-0. He is completing 71% of his passes. He does have weapons in that passing game. But you go back and look at Buffalo as a home favorite of double digits or greater, 10 points or greater. They're 0-3 as a home favorite of 10 points or greater. I'll just go ahead and take the 0-2 angle here with the desperate team and Tua getting to some of his players here, and I'll take them in that spot. They do get a break, Miami. They're not going to Buffalo in November, December. That's for sure. So I got to take the points. Although looking at the odds screen here, you can see Pinnacle, your sharpest book in the world. That looks to me that the sharps are on that Miami team at minus. You see 13. That's the only 13 on the screen when you look at that 13
right
here. Yeah. So that's the only one.
13 that has come back down. It's like, what the heck? It got bad up, and then now it's coming back down.
Yep. So on the odds screen, you're just seeing a 13 at Pinnacle, which again, like I said, very sharpest book in the world. And you're seeing 11 halves in Vegas.
And 50s. There's some 50s on the board now too. I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So grab your 49.5 quick before you have to lay a 50.
Yeah.
Unless I like the under, then grab a 50.
That one there is going to move. So let's turn our attention over to college football. Single game here, Rice and Charlotte. Looking at the odds board here, we're seeing here Rice sitting where about a 2.5-point favorite. Circa has 40. It opened 41.5. It's been bumped up to 42.5. We're seeing the 43 at South Point. DraftKings in there as well. Let's see what's going on over at the paperhead shops. So your street bookie has it 42.5 on the paperhead shops, 42.5 there at FanDuel. So those are your numbers there in this one between Charlotte and Rice. So let's get this one underway here. Hang on. Let's get this one underway start with Rod.
Yeah, you look at both these teams. Rice 2-1 straight up. Charlotte 1-2 straight up. Both teams 1-2 ATS against the number where we care about most. Definitely not one of my favorite games on the board for a Thursday college football action. You look at Charlotte QB play. You got Harrell. He's completing about 67% of his passes. He's thrown 4 touchdowns, a couple of interceptions on the year. Then you look at it, they got CJ Stokes in the backfield. They've got him basically committed. They got a few guys. Rod Gainey in the backfield, Cameron Smith in the backfield. Nothing great, though. I would say Charlotte likes to try to move the ball over the ground. Plenty of attempts, over 60-something attempts, and none of these guys have busted 100 yards. So run game not so good for Charlotte. They're going to have to use the passing game to try to move the ball here. But for here in this one, I think we see both offenses be able to move the ball. Charlotte's going to have to throw it through the air to be able to move this ball. Rice, hey, they can score some points as well. Really over here in this one. 42.5. That's a small, low total. The offenses haven't looked the greatest. You look Rice, as I said, offense, but definitely 2-1 to the over. I think we get enough offense for both of these teams here. I think Rice, we know that Rice can move the ball as well offensively. Averaging about 21 points a game this season, but giving up 23. And then, as I said, both these offenses, not the greatest defenses, are even worse. So give me the over. 42 is too light for these two combatants going at it here in this one.
There from Rob, we move on over to Sean. I'm sorry, Alessandro next. Sorry, Alessandro.
Cool, me. No, yeah, I'm actually on the over as well. I thought I'd be on an island. We're going to fade that line move. At the end of the day, it opened up at 45.5, 46. Now we're sitting here with a 42.5. I don't know. If you want the under, you're going to be on a bad number. You're late to the party. That's not the only reason why I'm on the over. I do think they have two good quarterbacks here, at least mobile quarterbacks. Chase Jenkins here and this Connor Harrell kid. Two quarterbacks, mobile, kind of getting slept on here because, the triple option hype here that's around Rice. A lot of people thinking under. I get why I got attacked, but we're going to actually fade that and go over there with Rod.
There we go from Alessandro. We'll move on over to Sean.
I grabbed the Charlottes plus 6.5 and 5.5 early. If you get a 3 here, I'd like it. I know everybody's excited about the Rice attack. Whatever. I love that Charlotte's looked like absolute trash and can't score a point, and yet money poured in on them to bring this line down. So give me the ugly team here with Charlotte at home. I hate saying to buy a point to 3. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it pops up again. I prefer the 3 than the 2.5. But if that's the case, if it's a 2 or 2.5, I would just go money line on Charlotte instead. So there's that.
There you go from Sean. I tell you here what I think about this one here. Yeah, I'll be looking at taking the Rice team here, laying the points here. Rice has defended the pass well. Charlotte just cannot run the football. Al's utilizing here the triple option, averaging 243 yards rushing per game. Charlotte allowing over 4 yards to carry on the ground, and Charlotte here 1-4 as home dogs. I can only look here at Rice in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show as we'll turn our attention over to Major League Baseball here for this 10-game card. Let me hit the old refresh, see if there's any changes in any of the pitching for today. We know Tanner Bybee will go for Cleveland today as he takes on Skubal. Skubal will make a start. I know he had that issue with the side, but he will play today. Vasquez will go for the Padres, taking on Jonathan there. Let's see what else we have. If there's any other notices of diff changes. We do have rain in the forecast, 51% chance of rain as KC hosts Seattle on that one. What else we've got here? It looks like pretty much no other changes there in Major League Baseball, so we'll be set to roll here with the baseball card here for today's action. Let's get the window up here and see what we got rolling here. We'll move the line service over to the baseball. We'll do it in 2 blocks of 5 today. Major League Baseball for action here on a Thursday. So let's get to the games. We'll do it here in 4 blocks. So in block number 1, the games that we're going to cover here will be Padres and Mets. We'll do the bet online number here. We got the Mets here, $1.37 total here of 9. Blue Jays and Guardians. Here we see in the Blue Jays $1.23 total of 8. Sorry, Blue Jays and Rays, I should say. Guardians and Tigers, a schoolball game. The Tigers here, 203 total sits here at 7. Athletics and Red Sox. Here we've got the Red Sox here, $1.36 total sitting at 9. And then we will end the block here with Mariners and Royals. We got the Mariners at $1.21, road favorites, total sits at 9. We start here with Rod.
Yeah, for me here in these early goings, we're getting going. I don't know. I think all the value is on taking Cleveland and Bybee in that one. Fading the school here in this spot. Hey, Cleveland's rolling along, playing the better baseball right now. I can't get off them. You're going to give me a plus 180 with them. I'll take a shot with Cleveland. Definitely worth the value there in that one. Another one I'm looking at, I like the over here, Toronto and Tampa Bay. Shane Baz on the bump for Tampa Bay, and he had a good start to his season, but since then, not so good. He's been absolutely awful over the last couple of months, I would say. Sporting a 7.42 ERA over the last couple of months in 10 starts. So has not been good as Shane Baz. And in his home games, even worse, 6.28 ERA this season in 15 starts at home this season. So not been good. And then you get the Blue Jays, Chris Bassett out on the road Well, he hasn't been so good out on the road either. In his 15 starts this season, he's sporting a 5.42 ERA. And then we know the Blue Jays bullpen, definitely not the greatest. It's been better than it has been. I'll give it to them over the last week or so. They've definitely picked up that bullpen play as the Blue Jays over the last month. Sub-4 ERA for the Blue Jays. So definitely picked up there. But in the road, out on the road, it's been over 4 all season long. Give me the over in that one. I think we see plenty of offense to get us. It opened 8.5 down to 8. People think we're seeing the pitchers still. Give me the over 8 here in this one.
There we go from Rod. Move on over to Alessandro.
No, I think it'll just be me and Rod here on the Guardians. I think a lot of people will be on the the Tigers here with school. At the end of the day, I can give you some reasons why you can touch the Guardians, and we should go with the plus 170 price over this fat juice of line here we got for the Tigers. That playoff meeting last year, Scooble went 6 innings, 5 earned runs here against this Guardians team. So he has been hit before by this team. Steven Kwan, Jose Ramirez, both batting over 330 against Tariq Scooble with at least 10-plus at bats. So, they've seen him and they've done well. I can give you a boatload more reasons why the Guardians are going to win this game outright. I mean, the 1.65 ERA last 10 days as well. I think Bybee actually shows up here and goes tit for tat here with Scooble. 104 whip last 30 days, 226 batting average against for Bybee. He's not bad as well. So I'm on the Guardians money line, and I actually think we do see possibly a little bit of runs in that game. Total starting to drop, so you might have to wait, but I like the Guardians. Padres and the Mets. I don't know. I like this game to go over here between Vasquez and Tong. That was nice, easy money a couple days ago there against the Rangers. Tong gave it up in the first inning for us. I don't know if I'll do that again necessarily, but 8.49 ERA, 1.71 WHIP, first 11 innings in Major League Baseball. No way I could back him. We'll go with the Padres. We'll take the over as well. I was on the Rays yesterday. They got it done for us. Now I'm flipping right back over to the Blue Jays. Massive pitching advantage. You got Bassett on the mound here. 2.78 ERA last 30 days. Then you look at Baz with a 6.45 ERA last 30 days. 291 average against for Shane Baz. He's just been getting rocked. Give me the Blue Jays there.
Yeah, from Alessandro on over to Sean.
All right, as I was previously saying during the NFL spot, I did have Cleveland the last 2 days. Scuba left his last start, and he's all but ruined my win total here for him having total strikeouts. He's 16 behind. Crochet, that ain't happening. So, of course, I would say take the Guardians here with whatever's wrong with Scuba and the Tigers just as a whole. So you're going to get some good value there with the Tribe. So let's go. Cleveland. Mets, Padres, I have to look at a over in this one with Tong and Vasquez. I might be back on the props here for the stolen bases. I maybe even like stolen base and home run for Lindor and Soto there. They've been both of them had home runs the last couple of games, or maybe not yesterday, but the games before that they did. They split, I should say. Keep the Jays going. They're rolling along. Thank you. Red Sox would have to be a run line based on this play. I hate, just because they have to win doesn't mean they're going to win, but you can either make a fortune on dogs or you're going to think a team that's going to been a quasi-playoff team all year would beat a bad team. So depending on your mind think, you go with that route. And Seattle and the Royals, I want to take Kolek here. A little colicky baby. I want to take him. It's a short line. I mean, this is a – I want to see Seattle get in the playoffs because of that staff. We've seen it. I mean, it's not as good as it's been in the past, like stat-wise, where these guys have been dominant. But, man, oh, man, if you can get that, I want to see them hold on. I really do. I'm torn. I didn't bet it, so there's that. I'm just talking about it. 9-1, them in Cleveland just rolling right now.
Yeah. This is a team that's on a mission here.
Crazy. I got Boston at like +1 something to make the playoffs, and that's in jeopardy right now.
I got it done last night in the 10th. That was close. The Athletics have been showing a little fight here down the past 2 months, well, since the All-Star break. They've been making
250 to lose, win 360 to lose 250 here on.
Right.
I took a little stab on them. Why not? I thought they'd be all right with that young lineup, and then they traded Devers, and they actually got better. Any hoot, your turn.
All right, my turn. All right, let me get to the games here on my block here that I've got here. The ones I'll be looking at here will be. I'll look at Toronto as well. Toronto has been hitting the ball pretty well, as we know. Bassett has passed 5 starts, ERA of 2.30. Boz at home, ERA over 6. Blue Jays, the bullpen in the better recent form. And again, with this Tampa Bay team, yeah, they got it done yesterday, but still they're 8-24 in their past 32 against winning teams, losing 16.5 units. I'll look at Toronto in that spot. I'll go over here with the Padres and Mets. Vasquez here on Tong. New York has been hitting the ball well over their past 28 games, 280, but their bullpen ERA over 5. Vasquez, 13 road starts, ERA over 5. He pitches to contact. The Padres are 29-23 to the over on the road against righty starters. At home against these good teams with a 540 to 620 win percentage, the Mets are 16-8 to the over. I like the over in that one. I'm going to go under here with Guardians and Tigers. We know it's Scooball on the mound. He's been sharp. Cleveland, their bullpen has been in great recent form. As a road dog, they're 14-6 as a road dog to the under when they're at plus 150 or greater. So I'll go under in that one. Give me those pesky Athletics. I know it's cold gin on the mound, but on the road, he's been hot gin. He's ERA just over 3. Athletics bullpen in the better recent form. Boston here against losing teams, just a 500 team losing 8 units. So I'll look at Athletics in that spot. And then I'll take that'll be my block there. All right, let's continue here on the Tony More Show. We'll continue here with Major League Baseball. And the games in the final block will be. We got the Marlins and the Rockies here, and here we can see the Rockies dogs here. $1.67 here on the Miami Marlins, total 10.5. Cubs and the Reds, we see the Reds here, $1.35, total 8.5. Yankees and Orioles, the Yankees $2 here, and the total sits at 9. Angels and Brewers in that one, we've got the Brewers $1 approaching $1.90, total of 8. And Giants and Dodgers late night tonight. We see the Dodgers now up to $1.60. This was about in the 50s overnight. Total sits here at 7.5. We start here with Rod.
Yeah, I guess the Colorado's didn't get the memo that, hey, you should wake up and play. I guess not, eh? I guess they're going to let the Marlins come back and sweep them. They swept them in their own home park, and I guess the Marlins going to come into Colorado and sweep the Rockies, as they say. You really want to lay that price? No. So I'll take the over 10.5. We've definitely seen some offense in the first 2 games. I think that continues here. Give me the over 10.5 with the Marlins and the Rockies. And then, hey, Hunter Green on the bump for the Reds. I don't want to be laying that kind of price with Hunter Green and a minus 150. So give me the Cubs there with Rhea on the bump. They're actually playing the better baseball down the stretch here. So give me the Cubs at the plus 125 over the Reds and Hunter Green in that one. And that pitcher's duel with the Giants and the Dodgers here tonight. You got Webb on the bump, Yamamoto on the bump. I think both those guys deal here in this one. Was it 3-0 was the game last night? Dodgers and Phillies.
5-0.
Oh, 5-0. They added two later on in that one. All right, so 5-0. Still, that gets us under this 7.5 low scoring one. Yamamoto's been dealing over his was the last 5 starts, 6 starts. So he's definitely been turning up his play. So give me the under 7.5 there. Giants, Dodgers.
Yeah, from Rod, move on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I'm on the Cubs there with you. At the end of the day, I don't think I could lay this type of price here with the Reds. I do think, they're notorious chokers. I got to see them get it done here late in the year. They are still in it. They do need some things to happen. I don't think it's going to happen for them, though. So, yeah, I'm on the Cubs with some plus money. Yankees, of course, it's juiced, but I think rightly so. Fried on the mound, our ace. Then you got Povich on the mound, a 3-7 record, 5.05 ERA. Nice lefty for Aaron Judge to hit. Judge 2 for 2 off of him, 2 home runs. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Judge home run or a couple home runs. He is trying to get 50 here. So, yeah, I like the Yankees big today. I'm willing to take the run line. It is a little juiced, minus 125, but, yeah, I'd still look that way. Angels, Brewers. Do I just keep running it back with the Brewers team total over at this point? Just avoid touching the fat juice here, minus 190. Probably. I think they could get to Kikuchi. I don't really like Kikuchi too much. When he leaves that split finger fastball or sinker or whatever up, he can get rocked here. I could see it. I could see a Christian Yelich home run. Brewers just chasing 100 wins, still have a shot at it. So I'll take the Brewers team total over. 4.5 will probably be juice, like a minus 135. 5.5 will probably be like a plus 120, whatever line you guys like. Brewers over team total. And then Giants, Dodgers. Of course, Dodgers is starting to spike up. I would have liked the Dodgers at like a minus 130, but minus 175 is getting a little pricey. The run line, I don't like touching them at home. They're possibly going to lose an extra at bat there in the ninth inning. Might have to be a Dodgers Al Ninos -1 special there, but yeah, I'm on the Dodgers. I think they've hit Webb in the past a little too much. I'm not the biggest Logan Webb guy here, so that's why I'm on the Dodgers.
From Alessandro on over to Sean.
All right, we're going to go Marlins, Rockies. Who even cares? The Reds, I won't lay 135, but I will do a run line plus 145 because I think the Cubs will definitely pack it in after clincher last night. They're a soft bunch. They're definitely not the same team they were beginning of the year. Give me the O's. You know I'm going to take the Orioles 175 there versus the Yanks. I mean, listen, Fried's a great season. But I can see Orioles stealing the game here. If they're going to be 150 faves at a bare minimum in this series. I need one of the first two. I think I'll get it. The Brew Crew is just rolling with Priester. I think they won 18 of his starts. So there's that. And I like the Giants plus 145. I'll keep fading the Dodgers and Yanks to make money. It's okay. It's all right to do. Sorry, Al.
Not the El Nino's there. Jab there. All right. Tell you what I think about these games. I'm going to go under with Marlins and Rockies. We're seeing this Sandy Alcantara performing well. He's locked up in a contract up to 2027, although the team can buy him out in 2027. So I'll go here with the under. Miami hitting 244 over their past 27. Rockies 235. Alcantara past 5 starts, ERA just over 2.5. Gordon past 5 starts, ERA 3.58. And against losing teams, the Marlins 15-9 to the under on the road. I'll go under in that one. There, I like the over with the Yankees and the Orioles. We got 2 bullpens in bad form. Yankees hitting 282 over their past 6. There, Povich in 12 home appearances, an ERA over 5.5. Yankees 11-5 the over in their past 16 against losing teams. They piled up a ton of runs in that series against the Twins. I like the over in that one. Give me the run line with Brewers. I mean, they're just pounding right now. They're trying to get that 1 seed. They have a good home field. They're trying to get that 1 seed. If there is an NLCS between the 1 and 2, it'll be played in Milwaukee, right? It'll be, if you think it's a formal hold, and you think it'll be the Brewers and the Phillies. I think home field matters in that series because the Phillies have a very good home field. So I think the Milwaukee is off to get that number 1 seed. So I'll take the Brewers their run line in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Simona Show as we'll flip the switch and move on over to the W. Had some really good games in the WNBA last night. Boy, that Valkyries game was something last night. But anyway, move on over here to the W. Let me find this W. Right here we go. We got the W. We'll get to the games here. 2 on the board for tonight in the playoff elimination games. Yeah, we got to some elimination games in this round. Who would have thought that would happen? Anyway, let's get to the games here for action here from the W. And in this block, we will have the Fever and the Dream. Here we see the Dream going to lay 7 here, total about 154. Do your line shopping there to get the best number. Obviously here, Storm and the Aces. We see the Aces sitting at 8, 7.5 at Pinnacle. That might be a lean there. The sharp lean there to the dog. But anyway, 8 total sits here at 159. We start with Rock.
Yeah, for me in this one's we did see we almost seen all the games go to a game 3. I don't know if that was a little help from the refs or a little bit of help from whatever, but either way, some of those games it looks like some teams took their foot right off the gas and we cruised into a game 3. So hey, the Aces had their little win streak ended, but hey, bounce back spot. They're at home here in this one. I don't trust Seattle here on the road at all. I got the Aces here by 10 plus. You look what Vegas has done in home games after a road game where both teams have scored 75 points or more. 5-0 ATS this year. Also in their home games, red hot shooting team, 3 straight games making over 45% of their shots. 7-0 ATS at home this year. Vegas runs Seattle right off the floor. It's a 10 plus point win. Vegas punches their ticket into the next round. Lay it with the Aces.
Lay it with the Aces, not fake the Aces. Lay it with the Aces. On
Lay
what
it
else
with
on
the Aces here.
Well, first off, if the freaking Dream show up today, they get it done. I don't care what the line's at. We're taking the Dream -6, -7, whatever you guys get it at. I don't know how they didn't win last game. I don't know. We'll just leave it at that. I'm on the Dream heavy. I think they win this game. Big blowout. Everything I've alluded to about the Fever. Still think there's a questionable. They're questionable in their backcourt. It's a Kelsey Mitchell show, and that's all. Lexi Hall or Odyssey Sims are going to have to do something spectacular for them to win this game here. Fever are not just going to, Dream are not just going to score 60-something points like they did last game and take their foot off the gas. I think this is a Dream blowout here. So I like the Dream a lot. But then in the other game, I'm actually going to go right back to the Storm. I know they're not at home this time, but still I think, back against the wall for both teams here. Final game, game 3. I can see it being close, tightly contested down to the wire. We'll run it right back with the Skylar Diggins 3. I mean, at the end of the day, you're already up. If you put 100 on the first one, you're up $50. Let me backtrack here. If you put 100 on the first one, you're up huge. You put 100 on this one, you're up $50 still. The plus 150 price for Skylar Diggins over 1.5 threes is just free money. Don't care what you guys say about it. I'm taking that again. And the Storm +8.
There we go here from Alessandro. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Simone Show. We got you through our sports coverage for today. Now it's time for our Parlay Purple segment, where our captains give it a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. We'll leave it up to the captains. We start with Rod.
Yeah, for me, we're going to take the Blue Jays game over the total. We're going to take the Mariners, take Seattle to bounce back. Had their little win streak snapped. Kansas City got the win yesterday, not today. Seattle bounces her back and gets the win. And then take the Aces. Lay the 7.5 there. If you got to lay the 8, I'm fine with that. Double-digit win for the Aces there in that one. 3-teamer for you.
3-teamer there from Rod. Move on over to Alessandro.
Shoot, parlays today. All right, Yankees run lines, one of them, and Brewers team total over is the second one. So a little beat-down parlay.
Beat-down parlay there from Alessandro. On over to Sean.
All right, I threw them in the chat already. College and NFL football. I haven't done any NFL yet this year at the end of show picks. Yesterday, I did go 1-2 in Major League Baseball, 81-65 plus 22.80. NFL were 0-0. Here we go. Bills under the 50. Carolina plus 5.5. Browns plus 7.5. Jaguars over 44.5. Saints over 41.5. Giants plus 6. I also put college in here for the weekend to get down on there. 5-8 minus 380. Listen, I tell you, when I win, there's a losing record. It's not, I'm not perfect, except in WNBA where I'm 1-0. So, other than that, Utah minus 3, Buffalo minus 6.5, Purdue minus 25.5, Virginia over 49.5, and Hawaii plus 3. There you go.
There you go. There from Sean.
I might put my 1-0 streak on the line with Vegas today, minus the 8. Who knows?
Oh,
Button heads. Button heads. I like Troy to bounce back here. I like Troy coming into Buffalo. I do. I like Troy here in this spot. We've seen Troy that first week. They looked half decent and looked real good against Clemson in that first half. Tried to come in that second half. Clemson rolled them. So, and then going against Memphis. Hey, Memphis is a pretty good squad, so no shame in that. But I think after the letdown from that Clemson game, they got housed by Memphis. And then I think they
lost their quarterback, though. That's right. That's why they went.
Next man.
This line opened at 1.5 at one spot. I think DK opened at 1.5. Circa opened it at 12.5. Buffalo by 12.5. DraftKings opened at Buffalo at 1.5.
Right? And one team went 12.5. It's like, man, I like
Circa had it at 12.5. Buffalo minus 12.5.
Man.
And DK had it at 1. Talk about them not knowing what to expect.
Right? This is talk about catching the greatest middle of your life. if you're able to.
Yeah, if you got the -1 and a 12.
Yeah, I've known nobody who caught that middle. That's a crazy one.
Yeah.
Going to that Buffalo game, by the way, just I was looking at it yesterday, and that was definitely Goose Cowder is the concern here. Let me get my.
Yeah, but I think the next guy up, I think he'll be all right. I don't know. I like Troy. I think it's close.
Yeah, where is that? I had it up here a second ago.
It was there. You just went by it. Where did it go?
Yeah, where did I go through here a second here? There's so many games.
Move it up. It's 3:30.
3:30 game. This is Pacific time, by the way. But anyway,
Okay.
we still know. Actually, we do know here the injury situation here with Lenora Sellers here for South Carolina will be questionable with that concussion. So he's on the questionable list there for South Carolina. There,
I'm gonna say he's out with that line dropping up to 10.5. I don't think he's playing.
Let's see what Texas
sellers, huh? All he does is sell parlays.
Texas running back here, Quintarius Wisner questionable with the leg there. There's some information there for you guys here on the injured lists. Let's see what time is that game again, Sean?
If this is West Coast time, we gotta go up to 1 o'clock. It'll be up by 1 o'clock. 1:30. Yeah.
1:30 game. Where are we at here? West Coast. I don't see it here. Here, Detroit and Buffalo. Here we go. All right, yeah. So Goose Cowder out with the shoulder, and we've got a running back Trey Cooley out as well. So the two starters out there for Troy. So that's probably why we saw that line. We didn't see the initial opening here, but we see it now 6.5 with Buffalo favored in that one. And then of course, looks like CJ Montez hurt. I don't think it matters for Kent State, but their starting quarterback's questionable there. That might be a blowout game there. 46 there with Kent. That's a crazy one there. Just some injury information here. Kirk Francis for Tulsa is questionable tomorrow as they take on Oklahoma State in college football for that Thursday game. And Army's quarterback is probable there. Also, I want to make note of some of the baseball injuries here that we'll put the line service up. Looks like Bo Bichette's all we know is injured with that knee. Junior Caminero will be questionable with a back today for Tampa Bay, and Aranda out with that wrist in some of the lineups there. Reds and Cubs. Hunter Green is questionable now with the leg, so keep an eye there. Kyle Tucker injured with that calf is out. So Hunter Green, bad news, questionable with the leg today for Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah. Already got the built-in excuse to get rocked. Love it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
My leg. I can't
Of course, we know the Commanders. Jaden Daniels remains questionable with that knee, as you know, and of course, a lot of injuries in the NFL there. Of course, Purdy. There was some word that Purdy might play. He's been upgraded doubtful now.
Right? I heard rumors he's going to play in that game. It's like, what? All righty.
Hunter Green cannot stay healthy. This guy.
No.
At all. That's I like under in the Detroit game and I like over in the Padre game. That's my two-teamer for today. All right, we got you through our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Head into a big weekend of action with obviously with Major League Baseball, college football, the NFL, and more heading up. So when you click the link in the description, you're going to land right here, right on our page. You can see all our cappers documented here on the site. Let's start off, see what Rod has for sale over at Tony's Picks for today's card. Big card coming up here from all these sports overlapping, right? We got W in there as well. So Rod putting together some great units here. 848 units for profit for the year. Rod, what's for sale?
I'm bring over to Tony's Picks light card for me today. It is a light card, so a couple in the MLB and one play in the NFL for you. So definitely head on over. I got those in a 3-pack for the NFL Thursday night takedown. I have that play, and I'll have that 3-pack up very shortly. I just did. I know what it is. I was looking for one play. I got to add it in there. I couldn't find it last night. So one more play that I got to put in there on the baseball side of things for you, but I will have a 3-pack up there momentarily. It'll be done and up there before Alessandro can get his sales pitch off to you. So it'll be that quick. That's how quick I can get it in there for you. I'll have that 3-pack up for you. But yeah, I love that single play. My best bet of the day over there. Hey, we've been hot last week, last month, last year. So definitely head on over. Join me. That 3-day pass, probably a way to go. Something long-term, 2-for-1 capper promotional. You can see I'm not the only hot capper here at Tony's Picks. Having 2 cappers putting cash in your pocket, not a bad way to go here. Because when you're bored long term as well, hey, you get that late play email directly to you. One of the exclusives I haven't seen on a whole lot of other sites. 10 minutes to 2 hours before tip-off, kickoff, puck drop. Hey, you get that play email directly to you when a capper puts it in. So, hey, jump aboard long-term here at Tony's Picks.
That's right. Get on board. Rod over at Tony's Picks. You can scroll and see his long-term subscriptions. Ready to roll here with a big week of action from Rod. Get long-term is the way to roll here with Rod. All right, let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks. We'll take a look, see what Alessandro's got going on right now over at Tony's Picks. Alessandro, what do you got for sale?
So I got 4 plays in today, 3 baseball, 1 in the WNBA. So I do have a little MLB triple play 3-pack for you guys. Go scoop that up. My best bet is included in that. So if you want the best bet, you could always get 2 extra plays for a little bit more. So might as well just grab the triple play. And I got college football for you guys tonight, and I got Thursday night NFL football for you guys. So a lot of action tonight. Let's make some money. Use the 2-for-1 capper promotion and that Tony T discount code at checkout and get that 15% off.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. You can see Alessandro loaded here for college football, MLB, and more. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit amount purchased will be credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Get on board with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. Long-term subscription is the way to go, especially with all these sports overlapping. Get on board. Our member plays are in by 11 a.m. each time, but you can also, as a long-term subscribers, you get our late plays, our late steam. We can put plays in the system between 2 hours and between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time, and those are emailed directly to your inbox using the email you use when you sign up for the service. Late steam here over at Tony's Picks on all long-term subscriptions. All right, let's see what's wrong here with Sean over at Tony's Picks for today's Thursday card. Sean, a unit leader, approaching 4,100 units of profit at Tony's Picks, documented. That's based on a $100 unit wager size. Sean, what's for sale?
A little MLB for today. That's it. Lone moneymaker, $19. There you go. Go buy it, you cheap bastards. $19, get a winner. 2-0 sweep yesterday. And just rolling along. Listen, it is what it is. I got a lot of college up, NFL. Did all my college write-ups yesterday. Time for some NFL write-ups today. Those packages will all be up. But, hate to repeat myself. Get a long-term package. Pair me up with an NBA or a hockey guy. I'm where you want to be there with college hoops and stuff. So the other sports are not as many games. But there you go. A lot of NFL up. College football up.
Who says Sean doesn't take the Yankees? Who says he doesn't take the Yankees?
Yeah. Winner.
Minus 112 on that? What's
Plus
that?
101. Barely got in there. Plus 101. Okay. Lay the run in half.
Oh.
It got through. You got it in. There you go.
That's it. I'll take the one heads over to minus ones.
There you go with Sean. You can see we're getting ready here for college hoops. Not a couple months away, but still great results from Ron. You can see the leaderboards all documented. We showed you where you can see the plays at the bottom of the handicapper page. Of course, Sean locked and loaded here for college football and Major League Baseball on the multi-packs. Or again, good time to get the 7-day pass, especially with all the sports overlap in baseball, college football, NFL. You can see Sean is loaded in there with plays. He likes to play these games early to get the better numbers. Though some of these game plays will not be, as you can tell, some of these plays will not be in packages. So if you like a lot of action, get ahead of the number, get on over and get a long-term pass from Sean right now.
I got a question real quick. So I'm on some lines early as well. I put some in on Sunday while the games were going on. I got a bad number with the Commanders here. So I got a -6 with the Commanders. And then the news comes out about how Jaden Daniels is dealing with this knee injury. Not scared to go to a -3 now, -3.5 with Commanders and just double down on that. What's your take on that, Higgs? Do you do stuff like that, or would you just rather lay off?
I just kind of let it go. What are you going to do? I don't want to come back in on it. Mariota's a capable backup, but then what? You're doubling up your bet because you think, oh, it's half the line now? Well, it's because it's half the quarterback as well.
I think they still get it done, so I wouldn't be scared. That's a case-by-case situation.
I mean, 3.5 to 6.5.
It's not a lot of value. No, I get it. So it gets
the Raiders. You want that's 5.5, 6, or whatever that better line is, right? That's what you want the Raiders at. You don't want the Raiders at a worse line coming east again. That's all they do is back and forth. So you definitely don't want them.
I get
it like that. I just shake my head. What are we gonna do? Maybe if I'm sitting around, do you jump in on a live play and try to get it? But
Yep.
I don't. Sometimes I just like say, you know what, you got to chalk up a loss. I'm not going to double up and chase stuff.
Yeah. No, every other line worked in our favor. I got the Bills there -11. A lot of people got the -13.5. So it works out every now and then. Sometimes it bites you in the butt, but
it was 10 last week. It was 10.
So there you go.
Yeah. I mean, that one was, I saw that 10. I said, wow, they put it in 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks early, I think. Yeah, it was in there quite early. I saw that. I said, wow. And sure enough, moving to 12.5, 13. We'll see how it plays out there. All right, guys, get on board over with Sean. I got a best bet on the board from baseball as well as an NFL for you. So get on board with me over at Tony's Picks. Having a great year in baseball. Number 2 needed producer. Match up with your favorite capper with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. Get signed up. Guys, with you here every day here at 9:30 a.m. each time. It is the Tony's Morning Show. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Greatly appreciate that if you would. If you happen to miss any of our shows, well, very simple. Just head on over to our YouTube channel. Type in Tony's Picks on the YouTube, and you'll be able to find our channel. Hit the live tab. Watch the replay of our show. Happy hour, 5 p.m. each time. Rod hosts it. So you'll see Ron up there. We'll see Brian up there. We'll obviously Alessandro folks in there as well. We'll see some of the morning cappers show up here on that on the happy hour at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Hit the video tab. A lot more content up there. Chris's home run props. I've got a lot of deep dives in college football. I think I got 35 already in there for Saturday's game. So we're set, locked and loaded here. My deep dives from as well from baseball up there. You can check it out on this one compilation video if you'd like. 2-3 zone. Today it's Ron. It's we got Justin and we got Ron Crawford in the 2-3 zone here. WNBA playoff coverage there for those two games for today. Got some Bills and deeper dives here with that Bills Miami Dolphin game. As you can see, we're really locked and loaded already with the college card. Over half the games already in the system, maybe 2/3 of them already up on our channel. So check it out. A lot of great content up there. Don't forget to hit that shorts tab. We got Brian Biller coming in with the college game for today, and now Ninos with his play for you as well. So we're locked and loaded in that YouTube shorts column as well. Cap was talking a little bit more about the contributions over on the channel. Of course, Rod, you got that happy hour.
Yeah, definitely tune in the happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll get you rolling on the slate of the games, so definitely tune in. We'll have seen some of the morning games go off in MLB, but hey, we still have some the afternoon slate. We got the NFL game going for you in college football tonight, so definitely tune in. See some of the your favorite cappers here at Tony Speaks on the happy hour show, so definitely tune in there. Check out the 2-3 zone. As well, we shot that for you. Hey, I've been having some tough luck to start that show there. Definitely wasn't ready to be shooting 2-3 zone WNBA, but hey, I jumped in there for you, and I haven't been so good. Hey, it's been joggy. Them game twos definitely not where I figured. I figured some of those teams would want to finish the series off, but I guess not. They wanted to see a game 3 in the WNBA. I don't know. It looks like they want an extra day of work. Do they get paid for an extra day of of playoff games?
I don't think so. Just the owners.
Just the owners, right?
Yeah.
So I know ESPN gets paid.
Maybe there's a little sneakily bonus paid if you get this.
An extra and the refs too. And the refs get paid by the game. So the refs.
Yeah, so I don't know. There's just some little sneakiness going on there in games that I think the teams are that much better, and then all of a sudden they lose game. I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see what happens here in these game 3s. I think we revert back to what we've seen in game 1s.
We'll see if they avoid some of the upsets. Of course, Alessandro got you in the morning. We'll see you on some of the happy hours, and you also contribute there with UFC.
Yeah, no UFC this weekend. Need a break, honestly, from it. No J card wasn't the greatest. But, yeah, we'll get back to it next week. I'm actually going to give you guys a little soccer play I got here. I'm on Manchester City today. They are playing Napoli here on the UEFA Champions League. I think they're just head and shoulders better than this Napoli club. I'm not scared to, sleazeball two-team it here with the Yankees. You can go Yankees run line, Manchester to win, -150. However you guys want to do it. Money line and money line, you can -1.5 at -1.5 it. But either way, I like Yankees and Manchester United as well. There's another little free pick.
Yeah, from Alessandro, of course. Sean, have you here in the mornings, and you'll pop in sometime those happy hours.
Yeah, I'm coming in. What's today? Well, there's only that one game tonight.
Yeah,
we'll see. You do a Saturday one too? I'll come in Saturday afternoon. Actually, I can't Saturday afternoon.
Not Saturday, no. No Saturdays.
I get this. No Saturdays.
It's the best day, guys. Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Well, whatever. Well,
Yeah.
I'll have to just surprise people if you're
There
really
you
ready
go.
for me to come in. I throw it all out here on the morning show. Every
That's
bit
right.
of me comes out.
You get a lot of content here, guys. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe button here on Tony Spick's YouTube channel. Hit that like, subscribe. Greatly appreciate that. Art, anybody have anything to say before we close it out?
Let's make some money.
Very good. Let's make some money, guys. Going to wake up. Bye, guys. You're making a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony Six Morning Show.